Hi guys, welcome to another video. To the subscribers, welcome back. So I decided it's time to delve into the world of PCP air rifles. So when I started doing my research, I was looking for a rifle which is going to be accurate, which is the main reason, and reliable. And it should have a little bit of knockdown power because I might go on an occasional vermin hunting trip. So I was looking at rifles, of course, in a specific budget. I didn't want to go extremely costly on the first PCP, because when you buy your first PCP, there's a lot of extras. You need filling equipment, etc., etc. So it came down to the Sentry. So this is the Sentry, the AC Deluxe model. It's the 705-9K in 22 caliber, which is 5.5 millimeters. And the reason I chose the Sentry, there's a lot of good reviews on it, accuracy wise. Some guys are doing vermin hunting with it, and I'm primarily looking at using it on, let's say, 25 meters precision air rifle, and maybe even going into field target, which stretch about 40 or 50 meters out. So I was looking at something that can do the job there, and this rifle just ticked all the boxes, and it also ticked the budget box. So I got this on sale from pelletguns.com. Not affiliated by them, not getting anything from them, just a shout out to them. Real good service, quick service, fast delivery. The packaging on this was bubble wrapped as if it was made of glass, everything like that. So I'm extremely happy with that. So I wasn't going to do an unboxing video, and still aren't going to do an unboxing video, because there's a lot of unboxing videos already out there on YouTube regarding this rifle. But this is just a quick first impressions video, because I got this rifle in 48 hours ago, and since then I haven't shot it yet. There weren't time to shoot it yet, and we'll try and make time on doing that tomorrow. But the first impressions, there's three things I picked up when I started with the rifle. Right, so in the package or the combo we made up with pelletguns.com, I got the Discovery VTZ 3-12x42. It's an illuminated reticle second focal plane scope. Right, so the first thing I picked up was the stock itself. Now when I handle this rifle, I don't know, but I just get this feeling, and I might be wrong, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I just get this feeling that this wood is kind of cheap. Now the reason why I'm saying cheap is when I handle the rifle and when I look at the bottom here, where the trigger guard mounts, I can actually see the original wood color in the inside, and it doesn't look like a very valuable wood. And it seems as though this was just stained in this dark color using wood stainer, and it just doesn't, it doesn't feel like a good quality wood. Again, I'm no wood expert, so forgive me if I'm wrong, but that's one thing I picked up. The other thing I picked up is there's cracks here from in the manufacturing process. There's little cracks here, and there's some dull spots there, and actually on the pistol grip there was wood filler used to fill up a dent, and I can actually see, since it's discolored, it's not the same as the rest of the stock, which was stained a little bit darker. But again, you can argue, you get what you pay for, and of course the wood of the stock isn't doing the talking. It's all about the action and the barrel, which is what the accuracy comes from. So we can leave that. The second thing I picked up was the cheek piece here. So it's being marketed as having an adjustable 3-stage cheek piece. So basically you have 3 holes in the butt here, and you can remove these nuts. We'll get to them. That's the third thing I picked up. You can remove these two and then this will rise and lower, and you can decide whether it's on the low setting, the medium or the high. So the problem with this is it doesn't matter on which level I put this, I still won't get a good view through the scope. Now, the reason for that is if you want to go shooting and you want to do precision shooting, you want to be as comfortable as you can be behind the rifle. So the pros will tell you, you take the rifle, you mount the rifle, you get nice and relaxed behind the rifle, close your eyes, you get relaxed, you get a nice cheek weld, you feel comfortable, and then you open your shooting eye. And then you should be able to see down your optic. Now when I do this, I'm looking round about where the side lever is on this rifle. So it's extremely low. Now it's currently at the middle setting. Now if I raise it up, then I'm looking right here at the base of the dovetail. So I'm nowhere near the scope. Now it's as if this cheek piece was designed for like iron sights. If you put iron sights, and it's just a little bit of just a way of adjusting for specific, let's say, head sizes. So it's a problem for me. So there's no way I can put it on the highest setting and still get good view through the scope. Now, of course, yes, I got this with high mounts. There's still a little bit of clearance here on the Picatinny rail in front, so I can go down to mediums, which I will do in the future, but it's still not going to solve the problem. I'm still not going to get there. Now, there's two ways I'm thinking of solving this. The first thing is I can actually take this out. It has two rods, and I can go to a fitting and fitter and turner, and we can make longer rods for this, which will be able to then raise and use the same attachment. Or I can do it like this. This is a cutout from an old mouse pad, which is a nice dense foam, and we can attach them here at the back, of course, and wrap them in some sort of fabric, and then that will be able to raise it for us as well. I'll still decide which way I'm going to go. The third thing I noticed, and this is actually a very small one, is these two bolts. The one is protruding more than the back, even if both is tightened by hand. The reason for that, if I look at it like this, is the buttstock is thinning out to the front, it's thicker at the back, so there's less space inside for this bolt to screw in, and it hits the wood in the inside, so it's protruding a little bit, but it's not much. It's like about 5 millimeters or so it's protruding, but it's still something worth mentioning. All right, so that's the first impressions. I'm really looking forward to shooting this. I can just say that I filled it to 2,400 PSI with a high pressure hand pump. 48 hours ago, it's still on 2,400 PSI. I'm very happy to see that. It weren't a big effort to actually fill this rifle, but maybe when you get to 3,000 PSI, it may take a little bit more effort. But I'm happy. I'm looking forward. The plan is to actually do a little video series on this rifle. So tomorrow we're going to get this rifle sighted in, and then hopefully by the weekend we can do some pellet tests, because with this rifle I got the JSB Match Diabolo, the test pack. This is 7 different pellets with 30 pieces of each, and I'm going to do some shot groups on each power setting, 1 through 5, of each of these pellets, and try and get the best performing pellet out of these 7 to decide which pellet are we going to be run through this rifle for the future. So thanks for joining us on this video. Stay safe.